let's just start with first match of the season's done. How'd that one feel?
Really good. Like, it was a solid win against a really, really good Minnesota team. And I think we all learned a lot from it, even though, I mean, it was a win. I think we all learned a little bit about ourselves and about how this team's going to operate this year.
Yeah, I think it was cool getting to play in an atmosphere where there's no home team. I think it was awesome to see like what we had to bring for ourselves. So I thought it was super impressive how we all came together.
For sure.
You kind of touched on that neutral setting there. Does that kind of help you guys prepare for postseason, so like an SEC tournament, NCAA tournament, kind of when you go into those kind of environments?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you get that opportunity much. And so to have a little taste of that at the beginning of the season when we're still trying to figure things out, I think is a huge piece.
Yeah, I think the setup is very similar too because there was a match before ours. So I don't know how many saw, but that game did run a little bit longer than scheduled for. So our game started even later. So I think that was also super helpful because that's another scenario that can happen during the tournament.
Yeah, what'd y'all do to pass the time? Because it was like over
We
an
like
hour.
warmed up and then we cooled down and then warmed up again. We played a game called Signs. That's like a lot to explain, but we were playing a game and I don't know, just hanging out for a long time.
Yeah, how did did it take some time to get going once, with the delay and with it just being the first match, or how'd y'all feel once you actually got onto the court?
Yeah, I don't think it honestly took that long for us to click in. Like, I think from, I don't know, point one, we were ready to compete, which I was a little nervous about with like the warming up, cooling down piece of it and just, I don't know, having to wait so long. But I was so impressed with the team and like how we came just ready to play.
Yeah, I feel like normally at the start of the season there's some nerves, obviously, but I think we've already worked through most of that, and I think we started really strong, which was super exciting to see.
What do you think the biggest takeaway is from a ranked win like this, just to start your season off?
I think it just shows like what we're capable of this season. I think a lot of teams like starting off the bat, kind of like she said, start with nerves and working out the kinks. But I think with a solid like first win like that, it kind of just shows like what we can do the rest of the season.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think Minnesota was a great team, and getting a win like that gave us even more confidence to start than we already had.
Emily really came on in that fourth set. I mean, she had like 6 or 7 kills in that one alone. Just what was really working for her from y'all's vantage point, and just what she's been bringing to the table so far this season.
Yeah, I think Emily always has a great energy, even when things necessarily aren't going her way. Like, she's always wanting to work and push through it. So I think we saw a little bit in the beginning where it was like not the Emily that we all like know and love, but like she pushed so hard, and to see her come alive was really amazing.
Yeah, just some big swings and clutch moments. I think that's a really big piece that we have this year is like Maddie can put the ball up anywhere and we're all going to be able to do some damage. So having Emily come alive like that in the third and fourth was really huge for our win.
Kind of touching on those weapons, Maddie, Lo had 22, I think, Emily had 15, Kendall had 9, Fenna had 8, and Morgan had 6. So kind of how is it for you kind of being the conductor of this offense, having all these people around you?
Oh, it's amazing. They make me look so good. I love it. I think it's also super special because we have so much balance. Like, most of the times on one team you see like one person that gets all the kills, but like it was so evenly distributed that it just makes it so fun for me. Like, I can set anyone and they'll get a kill.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So I'm obsessed.
And as an attacker, how is it being able to kind of sometimes free yourself up because of all the options you guys have got?
Yeah, I think as an attacker, I mean, it takes pressure off you, obviously, not feeling as though like every swing I have needs to be a kill. And I know that wherever Maddie puts the ball, like they're going to be able to do something effective, get a kill, knock them out of system, and just not put as much pressure on myself to like be the point scorer.
To Sam's point, y'all are each very integral parts of this team. Just how would you individually assess kind of your play to this point, and just some of maybe the little things that y'all are trying to hone in on as the season gets going?
I think we've developed a lot as a team over the past 3 years. Like, obviously, we've talked about having a lot of returners, and so I think that's, I don't know, a big part in the fact that we've been able to gel together for a long time. And just, I think, honing in on those little details, like, it only gets harder. Like, it only gets faster. And so I think, like, it was a great having Minnesota to, like, start off the bat solid team. And I think just kind of, I don't know, honing in on some of those little details as far as like speed and stuff like that is probably what we'll work on going forward.
Yeah, I don't really know if I have much to add to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so you touched on seniors, and there's a lot of you, but 3 freshmen kind of going to make their debut. Kind of, what are you guys teaching them and helping them in moments like that? Because obviously, for a first match, that's a really big one for them to step into. So what are you telling them?
I mean, for Meg, like I was so proud of her going out and nailing all of her serves. That is not easy, especially as a freshman in that environment against a great team. So I mean, I think instilling confidence in them and like making sure that they know that like, yes, they're senior leadership, but they have just as big of a role as any of us who have been here. Same with Addie. I texted her after. I was so proud of her. She just looked so confident out there and just was like nailing passes, like looked like a veteran. So.
Yeah. I don't know if I looked that composed as a freshman, but all of them came in super hardworking, super ready to go. So it was great to see them get their chance to play.
Yeah, to Sam's point on that, I think Addie probably played the most of the freshmen. Just what is it about her that she's been able to earn that kind of playing time on a pretty veteran team?
I mean, I kind of what I touched on, just her confidence and being able to like go in and look like a veteran and like she's been there before and running the court. We've been working in practice. She's a very like quiet person, so I think just like giving her that voice and like instilling confidence in her and to use her voice on the court has been some of the things that she's been awesome at in practice, and so that's
Yeah, her coming the extra spring, she had a lot of time to grow into her voice, so it's super awesome to see her put that into live play.
You guys mentioned specifically against Minnesota how everything was just so well distributed across the team and throughout the match. What is it about this team that you guys are able to kind of find that rhythm?
I think we all just know each other so well. We're all seniors for the most part, besides the few. So we've been together for so long that I just have faith in any ball I set. Like, I don't have to worry about, oh no, is she having a bad night? Or like anyone I give the ball to, I have full faith and confidence in. So
yeah. And I think just a testament to the work we put in practice, like how much, I don't know, we've, like you said, been honing in on the little things and the little details that are going to set us apart from the rest of the teams.
And then you've got 2 games this weekend. Rice, always a gritty team, always a fun team to play. Going to play them at their home opener, and then Central Arkansas. So what are you guys going to take into this weekend?
Yeah, I think great win against Minnesota, but we have so much left to play. Like that just can't be like, oh, we won, we're done. So I think like taking what we learned from that match, because it wasn't perfect. Like there are many things we still need to improve on. So I think taking those things and putting them into play against Rice and UCA.
yeah, just keep building momentum. Hopefully we can come out strong again and just keep pushing through the season.
Y'all are both from the Houston area, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Just what's it going to be like getting to go play in Houston, and y'all spent much time down in kind of the Rice area before?
I played there a few times just being so close in college and stuff. And then hopefully having some like family and friends come in town to watch. But I don't know, I feel like A&M's pretty close still to where we're both from, so not a crazy difference, but
Yeah, not a huge difference. Obviously, I watched a few games there growing up. It's maybe like 20 minutes closer to where I live, so
Yeah.
that was kind of nice. But like she said, having family and friends there will be awesome.